Mike Cernovich, DangerPlay.com, Gorilla Mindset. Sorry, Mindset. Deja vu. Deja vu all over again. That reminded me a lot of the Maddow tax return. And some of the smart liberals I follow on Twitter, were saying, guys, maybe don't get so hyped. Maybe don't get so hyped. You're going to get cucked. So the fake news media was cucked by Comey. That is the headline of the day. Hey, what are you looking at? The headline of the day, if the media were honest, would be cucked by Comey. They wake up. There was a bar in Washington, D.C., where they're giving out beer. They're open at 10 in the morning. They're all drinking beer. They're all going to have a big day. Today is the day, Russia. Today is the day about Russia, their vindication. The verified liberals had their tweets preloaded. The verified liberals had their tweets preloaded. Everybody was ready. And what did we find out? Well, we don't use that. Yeah. What did we find out? We found out Loretta Lynch obstructed justice as a felon.
Are they going to talk about that?
Oh, that's the most important story of the day. Are you kidding me?
I know, but is the media going to cover
Well, the media, that's why I have to cover it, because fake news will cover it up. Yeah.
No, I literally turned it on, and I was like, this shit is so boring. And then they asked him about, he brought up Loretta Lynch. I was like, well, that seems kind of big deal.
See, Shauna's red pilled already. She goes, well, the media's not going to cover that, are they? No, they're not going to cover that. So we now need hearings with Loretta Lynch, Susan Rice, the great unmasker, who I revealed to be an unmasker in the biggest story of 2017. We need to get her. We need to get her before Congress. So what did we find out? Loretta Lynch conspired with the Clinton campaign to manufacture fake news. That was the bombshell, the biggest bombshell of the day. Here's the test of real news and fake news. Real news is by far the biggest bombshell of the Comey hearing, is that Loretta Lynch, as the Attorney General, who she had met with Bill Clinton in private on that tarmac, she had said, hey Comey, don't call it a criminal investigation, call it a criminal matter. Because that's what the campaign language. Can people not just say, holy, everything that they accuse us of doing, always remember that as projection. Everything that they accuse us of is always projection, right? What do you think about this, Cyrus? This is wild, right? So they had, and the FBI never looked, of course, at the computers. We knew that, the DNC computers. Yeah, everything is projection. So Loretta Lynch, who met with Bill Clinton in a secret meeting on a tarmac. What do you think? What do you think? Yeah, they conspired with the campaign. We now have to have hearings with Loretta Lynch. She's got to go to prison. Susan Rice, maybe they can be cellmates. Let's put Susan Rice and Loretta Lynch in prison together. Oh, what else did we do? Comey called an article. Comey called an article from the New York Times fake news. He didn't use quite that strong of a language, but he referred to a February New York Times article about meetings between Russia and Trump, and he goes, no, that never happened. That was almost, I think the direct quote was, check my timeline, my Twitter timeline.
You got it, pal.
Almost entirely false is how I believe he referred to the New York Times. So we now have an FBI director referring to the New York Times as almost completely false. This was a bad day. Do you want to see the people? Look, we got breaking news, Sarah. You're not always the center of attention, okay? You want to? Okay. Yeah, the baby's calling out the Clinton crime family. She knew that the Clintons would have had her dad murdered, if they had won. That's why we had life or death matter, stopping the Clintons.
But do you really think Loretta Lynch is going to...
I don't know, but she should be.
I don't think anybody's ever going to go to prison.
Somebody just said, I'm greasy. Wow, you just showed me that you don't take showers. Imagine, that's called self-cucking. You try to say that I'm all greasy and sweaty when, in fact, I took a shower. So you just admitted that you don't shower, that you are nasty, a disgusting, vile person. Gross. You are so gross.
Okay, off topic.
You are so gross right now.
Topic.
Shauna's always trying to act like my producer over there.
Yes, I'll
fire her out.
I know what the people want.
I'll fire her out so fast.
I know what the people want. Trust me.
I'll fire her so fast.
I know what the people want.
So what else? What do you guys think of the hearing? What do you guys think about the hearing? Because I see it as just an unequivocal win for Trump, an unequivocal win for us, and an unequivocal loss for the fake news media. I don't see, right? I don't see how they'll spin it by faking things. But what did they win today? What did the Democrats win from today? Oh, the leaker of that memo from Columbia has been identified. So I pointed that article out. Yeah. So how's the fake news? Let me see your comments here. How's the fake news? How are they going to do it? Yeah, they'll misquote it. Yeah, Comey's definitely a beta male for sure. They'll try to spend there's not much they can do with that. It was bad. It was a bad day for the Democrats. It was an unbelievably bad day for the Democrats. It was an unbelievably bad day for the fake news media.
I wonder what these idiots are saying right now.
The idiots? Yeah, we're gonna watch the idiots. Turn on the CNN roundtable.
He has been fired, reliable, and simple. He wanted to get the record straight. He also said that Michael Flynn, they fired National Security Advisor, was in legal jeopardy. And later on, he said he was asked specifically about his statements to the FBI. Do you have any reason to believe he gave false statements to the FBI? He said that's one of the reasons he was under criminal investigation. A number of significant things. One, this won't get much attention because it's in the rearview mirror, but a pretty damning account from Jim Comey about Loretta Lynch, the former Attorney General of the administration, and the investigation. It won't get much attention.
Why won't it get much attention? Tell us.
He said that Loretta Lynch told him, don't call it an investigation, call it a matter. He was confused by that and concerned by that. And number two, he also made...
Look, and now they're moving on. They right here, pause that. We need that clip thing. Holy cow, the fake news media admitted in real time that they're going to fake news media us. He goes, so just so he could say, oh, we did talk about it, he said, oh, well, one thing that won't get a lot of attention is this Loretta Lynch thing. And Wolf Blitzer goes, yeah, that won't get a lot of attention. Let's move on. They're literally admitting right there, we have to save that clip for my documentary on fake news called Hoaxed. Where right there, they're admitting, they're the news. I always love when the fake news people say, well, this isn't going to get a lot of attention. Wait, because you mean you're not going to talk about it? Wait a minute. So you're admitting that something won't get a lot of attention because you're not going to talk about it. Unbelievable, right? That is how, so we need to save that clip. Mark that, because we'll put that in the movie. Because that's like how they make the narrative.
Okay, so what am I supposed to do?
9:47 a.m. Yeah, just record that segment and then I'll have the directors get to it. That's powerful. That's powerful stuff right there. Where they're saying here, no one cares, bro. Oh, you're blocked. How dare you? Okay. Da. Yeah, baby sounds are what we were getting from John McCain. Cyber right now is more coherent than John McCain was. That's for sure. What?
Comey should hold their one tapes. He put tapes.
Yeah, so it was bad. All right, guys. Bad day for the fake news. A bad day for the Democrats. What's that? Okay, do you guys want to start a hashtag?
I don't know. I'm just
Well, you're the idea. Don't just chime in. Either participate or don't.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, like, what do you want? Do you want this Loretta Lynch stuff to, like, become front page news and make them all talk about it?
No, they're not going to talk about it. But we're already getting that out there. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Mike Cernovich, DangerandPlay.com, Gorilla Mindset.